It's the Digital Board Gamer here, and today we have Coffee Rush. Coffee Rush is a 2 to 4 player family weight game, voted here best with 3. The weight comes out of 1.82. BGA says about 35 minutes real time. This is a premium game, and I thought it played well both real time and turn based. Alright, in this game you're going to be trying to rush and create different drinks. You're going to be doing that by gaining resources here on the left, and then simply creating the drinks on the right with the required recipes there. The game ends in the final phase when you check to see if there's any order cards left, or more than likely the way it's going to end is when one player gets 5 penalties from failed drinks. Now this is set up for a 2-player game, but in a 2-player game you're going to place 2 meeples, whereas a 3 and 4-player game you'll have 1 meeple each. So you're going to choose where to start. You cannot place your meeple on a place that already has a meeple. Then you're going to take your ingredient and put it in one of your coffee cups. Then my opponent will place his second meeple, and then I will place my second meeple. During your turn, you'll activate a meeple. If you're playing 2 players, you have a choice between 2 different meeples. When you activate a meeple, you can move it up to 3 spaces normally. You can use rush tokens later on to move additional spaces, and I'll cover how you get those later. But as you move a space, you see you collect the item you pass. You cannot end your turn on a meeple already there, either your opponent's or your own, but you can, if you have enough movement, move through another person's meeple. You do gain the resources if you move through another person's meeple. See there, I gained those 3, so I'm aiming to try to finish this drink here. So I need caramel and cream. So I add the caramel and the cream, and then this pressure or steam one, I'll move down to this cup, get ready for the next turn on this drink. Then I confirm, and then it's going to tell me to place a cup. So I finish that one, I hit confirm. Now that's a specialty, you see on the top specialty menu. So when you complete that, you're going to get a rush token, and I got it right here. A rush token is, like I said before, allows you to move 1 additional space. And I got 1 thumb up because I completed 1 drink. At the end of the round, all the drinks will slide down. You will draw a new drink. It goes in space 1. And then, since my opponent during his turn finished 1 drink, I get an additional drink in the 1 area. If he was able to complete 2 drinks in a turn, I would get 2 drinks in that area. If a drink ever falls off the 4th spot here, I get a penalty card, and it would go here, and it'd be negative points. At the start of your turn, if you ever have 3 completed orders, you can take one of these 4 bonus tiles. These are upgrades that give you more resources or allow you to move a different way. Like this one here, you get 2 ingredients when you get on a cell with another meeple. This one here allows you to move diagonal. This one gives you 2 ingredients if you get in the corners. And then the special ingredients, one with the little yellow ribbons, you get 2 ingredients when you go on there. It is possible to get all 4 in the game, but each time you have to have 3 completed orders to flip it over. And you do that at the beginning of your turn. Alright, to summarize the turn, first, at the beginning of your turn, you check to see if you have 3 or more completed orders. If you do, you can upgrade a tile. You flip it over and gain it. Then you're going to move your meeple around. You can move 3 spaces, and you can only move diagonally once you get the upgrade. You then take your resources, put them in cups. It is possible to ditch resources if you don't want them. Or if you have resources in a cup, you can empty the cup if you don't want it. You can spend rush tokens to move an additional space. You then put the ingredients in a cup. You then process orders. You put the cup on completed orders. Completed orders will go to the side. You'll score a point. And then everything will slide down. And then if you get orders that fall off the board, you get negative points. So here in game scoring, you'll see each completed order is worth +1 rating. Each active upgrade title is worth 2 ratings. And then each penalty card is -1 point. Since you're discarding 3 completed orders and you only get 2 points for the upgrades, you do lose a point by doing it. So you have to be careful on upgrading it later in the game. I'm going to give Coffee Rush an 8. I really do enjoy this one. I like the flow of the game. It definitely feels crazy in a rush. I do find myself purposely letting off certain drinks, keeping other ones on, trying to make sure I get all the specialty drinks so I can get the Coffee Rush tokens and so on. So So if you like this theme, go ahead and check this one out. I think it's a lot of fun. Well, I've been the Digital Board Gamer. As always, good luck and have fun.